out the way. And so this is by no means a review of all these knives. I'll be here all day going through each one of these knives, but I just want to show you each one that I have. Now this is my Fox Fogo. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have great difficulty taking this out left-handed. Let's see if it will work. There we go. Okay. Doing it left-handed, working out pretty well. But that's my Fox Fogo. Still close up. So we've got the straight blade Tanto blade with serrated spine. So there's a lock there as well, so it won't close on you accidentally. It is a liner lock, so whilst that lock's in place, you can't use that lock to accidentally, so that blade won't fall down on you until you do this, and then you can move it across. There it is. That's the Fox Fogo, and it has a safety, kind of like a seat belt cutter on the back as well. So that's that. Comes in a rather nice little case, which is quite cool. Okay, next in line we have the Fox Karambit. Now this is a gift to my girlfriend. So this is my girlfriend's. Very nice little knife. Very sharp indeed. So that's pretty cool. And the reverse grip. We like the reverse grip. The thing is, she prefers that one, which is mine, and I think I'm going to have to get her one of these, because when she first saw this, she kind of fell in love with this one, so I'm going to have to get her another one, which is fine. It's okay. This is also a liner lock. Let's put this away. Now this is exactly the same, apart from the fact that it's a G10 handle, so it's much more grippier than the aluminium one. There, same blade steel, but this one is coated. Hey, it kind of matches the gloves. I like it. That's cool. A little close up. Now, Emerson patent is put because of this, the wave on the back. That's probably what that is. Is it going to focus? I don't think so. But no matter. So that's the Fox Karambit. Oh, there's the back. Italian. All three of these knives are Italian. Moving down, we come to the K-bars. Now, K-bar Tantos. The reason why I have two of these. One, the extra one is by accident, because I ordered from another company, and it kind of was taking a while to arrive, and I thought maybe it's not coming, so I did order one of these from a supplier. I won't mention the name of the supplier, but it was taking ages and ages to arrive. And considering the comments made about this particular supplier, I kind of, you know, almost kissed goodbye to the money that I sent for the knife. So I went to another supplier which did have good feedback from, and ordered another one, and then this one, and then the one that I ordered first turned up, and then this one followed as well. So now I have two K-bars. They're exactly the same. Very nice knife indeed. Very cool. Okay, coming down, we have the Gil Hibben Double Shadow, which some of you may have seen on YouTube already. It was the first ever knife review that I've done. I haven't made many videos, well, I've only made two actually. The second one was of a knife that isn't in this collection because I sent it back, and it was the Down Under Adder. I just wasn't happy with the finish at all. But anyway, this one was one of the first, well, the first knife that I ever had. Actually, tell a lie, I had other knives. I had this one first, actually, that one there, and some throwing knives which I got from America as well. That's before I really truly started getting into knives. And pardon the sniffling as well. I've got a bit of a cold. It's not the best of days, and I got soaked the other day. But yeah, this is a 440 steel, 440C, and I just love it. It's a fantasy knife, but it is a very sharp blade. So, but yeah, that's never ever going to get used. And this is the sheath, which is quite cool actually. I do like it. Okay, moving down, we have the Buck Paklite series. I believe it's Paklite, if my memory serves. Which I think it's the Paklite Large. The Buck Paklite Large, which I wrapped in some paracord, wrapped the handle in some paracord, and then put on a little lanyard at the end as well. Did that. So that's quite nice. This is my Gerber LMF Infantry 2, which I bought. I think this is the second knife that I got after this one. Yeah. And I got some good reviews out of this knife. I basically collect knives that are very, you know, durable. And although this is not full tang, it stood up to some abuse when tested. I believe there was a guy on YouTube who did a destruction test on this knife, and even though it wasn't full tang, it did kind of go the distance, in a manner of speaking. So I was quite impressed, so I decided to get one. And there's the I'm not sure what this is. I've never ever taken this out, but I believe it's the sharpener, and there's the sheath for it as well. Quite a big sheath. So that's the Gerber LMF Infantry 2. Now going back. Should I go up? No, I'll go across. Let's go across. Now these, which I already mentioned earlier, this is a gift to my dad. which I asked him to provide in his little showcase. This is quite nice, quite cool. I don't think it's gonna. Is it gonna open? Are you gonna open for me? There we go. There we go. Now this one you have to throw open. I mean, this has not been used at all yet. Again, this is a line unlock, and it has two modes. So it has this mode where it works as a conventional knife, and then it has another mode where this whole blade slides down into the handle, and you can use it in a rocking motion like this. Let me see if I can show you. Let me see if I can show you. For those of you who don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Can you see that? Yeah, I think you can. Okay, so I'm going to have to release the lock, which is not an easy feat in these gloves. You know what? This is absolutely frozen. It's frozen solid. I'm not going to try. Ah, there we go. That's better. Alright, so you make sure you loosen it up a little bit, and then you press this button here, that button, and the whole thing slides into the handle like that. See? So now you can do, like when you're like I don't know, working in the kitchen, but that works with herbs and things like that. So this makes very quick work of chopping backwards and side to side movement across herbs and things like chives, onions, anything really. So that's why I got him this, because he does a lot of work in the garden, and he likes to cook as well. Bit of a chef is my dad, so that's why I got him this. So let's pull this back out without cutting my hands off. And put this back down. This knife here is another gift to my dad. This knife I got for him last year. This is that's what I got for him this year. I wanted something that he could take home, because where he goes, he's retired, so where he goes back home is quite tropical, and there's a lot of salt water in the air. It's also very humid, so the atmosphere is going to contain a lot of salt. So I got an H1 blade for him. Sorry, this is the Ulu, by the way, and this is the Spyderhawk. Make sure I can open this properly. Left hand. And there it is. That's the Spyderhawk with the little lanyard. Now my dad's already been cut by this. He was closing it one day, and the blade came down on the back of his knuckle, and so he got a nasty cut. And I've had cuts on knuckles before. They always take a while to heal because you're constantly flexing your fingers, right? So you know, keep opening the cut all the time. So but yeah, this is coming down on his fingers, and dealt him a bit of a nasty slice. So yeah, I mean, I never really I haven't been cut by any of my knives yet. I know it's only a matter of time, but I do know that you just have to take care when you're folding up these. They can come down very easily. The detent is came down quite strong apparently. So yeah, so you've got titanium pocket clip. It's a back lock backhook knife, no liners, and it's H1 steel, which basically means, if I'm not mistaken, has no carbon in it, so it won't rust. It's been treated with nitrogen. But I heard things that it's also a fairly soft blade, but it does harden with use, apparently. So yeah. So for those of you who like this knife, just bear that in mind. But it won't rust. It won't rust at all, which is why I bought it in the first place. So that's that. I gotta make sure I don't do the same thing my dad did. There we go. So that's the Spyderco Spiderhawk. This one is interesting because this is a sprint run. This is the Spyderco Dodo. Careful not to put my hand on the blade again. This is quite cool. I had to get this. It's the ball bearing lock, the paper clip, pocket clip style, and you can all see why it was kind of called the Dodo, because of the shape of the blade. Kind of looks like the head of the dodo, doesn't it? So that's that. Very nice knife, very, very comfortable. So that's that one. And now this might be a bit tricky, doing this with these gloves. Let's see. Yep, I don't think, oh no, no. Come on. You know you want to. Nope, it's not gonna go. Not with these gloves on. Okay, everybody, just bear with me. Let's try it in my right hand. There we go. Put that back. Okay, sorry about that. Moving along, we have my butterfly knife. Now, I had this for a long time. I haven't really taken care of it. It was cheap and cheerful, really. I got this from New Jersey in America, and it's still it's had some abuse, as you can tell. I guess you call this, what would you call this blade? I'm not sure what you call this blade. Not a drop point? Drop point? No, I don't know. Very slightly drop point. It's got a fair belly. Yeah, anyway, if anyone watching this video, just tell me what the name of this blade shape is. But yeah, I got this from America a little while, quite a few years ago. I've had it ever since. But I just use it to, I'm not really good at the butterfly thing, techniques and stuff, you know, but I thought it was cool, so I just bought it. But I use this to cut open boxes and just for general tasks, you know, cutting plastic or cutting wire or stuff like that. So that's that. This is my little Kershaw, this is a Chive. Again, I bought this around about the same time I bought my Gil Hibben and the Gerber there, and it is a very, very sweet little blade. I do love it. It's a tiny little thing, but it's really, really cool. I love the finish, and it's a frame lock, this one, so that's cool. Do not cut me. Thank you.